Hello everyone, welcome back to the Cyber Guy. So today we are diving into a powerful time-saving technique for cybersecurity pros and enthusiasts alike. Automating web servers scan using Nmap and Nikto on your kalilinux. So if you're tired of running manual scans every time, this video is for you. And manual scans are great for one time, but in a real world environment, automation is key. So whether you're monitoring multiple servers or running regular vulnerability assessments, automating Nmap and Nikto saves time, so reduce human errors and ensure consistency. Now, are you excited to start automating your scan today? Buckle up and let's get started.
Learn cybersecurity in no time.
Last week we created this file, so it was purely manual. Today we are going to just scan DVWA using automation. All right. So the first thing that we are going to do, let's just go ahead and open our terminal. Right. Let's go ahead and get started here. What we are going to do, let's just create a file. We can just create that file. We can call it nano. Can I put it into the desktop? I'm gonna call it scan. We have to change the name so we don't get confused. Scan TVWA SSH and hit enter. And from here we're gonna just start integrating and then typing what we wanna type. Alright, so the first one, let's just put a comment. Gonna call this the target IP we are going to need. Alright, so let's just go ahead and just create that variable. We can call it target IP equal from our last we can just go ahead and just this was our target IP right here, right? And then if we were to copy it, copy this one, open a new tab, and then see DVWA. This is the DVWA that we scanned last week using Metasploitable. So this is gonna be our URL. Let's just go ahead and log in. Admin. Save. Alright, see, it's not important. So the username and password, you can just Google it to go there. So my point is, this is gonna be our IP 192.168.0.4. Okay, it's gonna be 192.168.0.4, and then the target URL. Target URL gonna be the target right here, http colon / and then the target IP variable. We need to put this into a bracket target IP. And first size the TVWA. Yeah, I forgot this. Equal. There we go. All right, so now we define our target IP and construct the full URL to DVWA. So let's just start creating the scan right now and store the result to the desktop. So we're gonna have, let's just say output directory, something like that, to Kali desktop. And then you can say a variable called output directory equal home desktop web scan. Web scans, and then we can say, okay, make directory -p output directory. So this create a folder called web scan on the desktop to store the result. All right, so now let's just create it, like, generate the timestamp, for each scan result, and with a unique name. So let's just call this, okay, timestamp for file. This is file name. This is just a comment, and then we can just say timestamp equal date plus the percentage. You can say year, month and day. Month, and then day, and then we're gonna put hours, minute and second. Hours, minute and seconds. All right, and let's go ahead and just close this out. Now we generate the timestamp. Let's just have a simple message to confirm the scan is starting. All right, let's just, okay, see, I need more space now. Scan confirmation. Scan is starting, something like that. You can see echo or echo starting automated scan of DVWA at calling the target IP, not target URL, sorry, URL. And then right now we are going to try to run Nmap to detect open ports and services and saving the output to the desktop. Okay, we can now say okay, running Nmap. Output to the desktop. Now we're gonna see Nmap dash sv dash on, and then the output directory that we created. Slash nmap target IP underscore, and then the timestamp that we created as well. We are going to just make sure that we include the timestamp target IP. Oh no, I just missed something right here, as you can see. You cannot miss anything, otherwise you're gonna have a bunch of errors. Okay, output target IP timestamp, and then okay, output target IP, and then we're gonna type it target IP. Yeah, we just need to just add a lot of target IP. I call the we call the directory, we call the target IP, and then now let's just call the timestamp. Yeah, target IP, and then timestamp. Timestamp. .txt. And then the target IP. Now, before I just let me make sure that everything is good. Okay, there's no issues with the output. Yeah, cool. And then right now, we can just do the same. We are going to do the same for the Nikto scan. You can say running Nikto scan, and then you can see Nikto -h target make sure that you have to just call that variable target URL, and then output output directory, and then Nikto DVWA, we can just call it DVWA, DVWA time snip. TXC. All right. And then, this is just one the scan for Nikto for DVWA. Now, finally, we can just confirm the scan is done and the report is saved. So we can just put an echo, like something like scan is complete. All right, let's see. Say scan completion. You can say echo. This scan is complete. And the report is saved to your desktop. I mean, something like that. And you can just, this is just we can say you can just formalize, the sub and web skins. Cool. And this is basically what this is. So what we're gonna do now, so we need to save this as like scan DVWA that sh. Let's just see all the thing that if you look at the bottom right here, it tell you how to do everything. Let's see here. Save Control O right out. You can just try to do Control O. So if this gonna be saved. Oh yeah. Okay, let's just Control O and hit enter. As you can see, this is save right here, right? Now let us go ahead and just run this file, this automation file. I can say that ch mode, and then plus multiply, and then we have to just go to the desktop. And then scan DVWA, DV. I want to make sure that I get it right. DVWA. That's that sh. All right. So now, to run it, let's just run it. We can see desktop scan DVWA, not sh. Yeah, permission denied. Now let's just try to run it again. I'm going to type sudo password. See comment not found. We need to, okay. Desktop DVWA. Yeah, I'm going to try something insane again. I'm going to try the previous command. All right, we can let's try bash. Okay, there we go. So you see that starting the automated scans. So it just scanning everything right now. And as you can see, the folder is there. The folder. If you were to open that folder, you're gonna see the file, etc. This can gonna just start it. Yeah. Now, you know what you can do. You know, you can actually schedule this scan. If you want, you can just run it every hour. You can run it, every Monday. You can run it, whenever you want. So, as of now, this is just running. For example, if I were to just click into that file, this is still running. So, if you wanna let me open it, the terminal right here. What you can just, create a Crontab, it's very straightforward. So if you wanna just once, every hour, because the syntax is asterisk, 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 asterisk. Yeah, for example, if I want to just schedule this, let's just go ahead and just try to schedule this to run it, like regular interval using like cron, cron, which is built into kalilinux. What you can do, you can just say cron. Let me see, I'm going to try to get, let's see what is cron. Yeah, see, I just say I know is an executable schedule command. So now what we can do, we can say cron. Okay, what is Crontab? Tab. Oh, everything should be connected. So what is Crontab? Oh man, what is Crontab? Yeah. All right. So this is what Crontab is about. So what you can do, you can just say Crontab. If you wanna learn more about Crontab, you can just type Crontab -h. This will tell you, all the thing that you can do with Crontab, to just schedule automation. So now let's just go ahead and just try to turn this on. We say Crontab -e. All right. So choose one. Okay, being nano, whatever. Yeah. Being nano user. Okay. Select any state to change. Later select. Okay. Choose 1 and 3. Okay, being nano user vim, etc. So let's just choose one to see. We can actually, for example, if you wanna want a backup of all account at 5 a.m. every week, you can actually do that. I feel like yeah, they give you all the explanation. So let's see, for more information, see the manual. right here. All right, so this is gonna be up to you. How you wanna modify this. If you want this, to run, yeah, often, etc. And just you can just if you wanna edit the file, you can edit it and just just go from there. But basically, if you want this to run like let's say every hour, at 5 a.m. you can actually do that, and then in this path we can just change it to our uh, our file path. You can just if you right click, you look at properties, and you can probably see the yeah, you can see desktop, desktop forward slash uh scan DVWA dash sh. So what I was trying to do, let's just go ahead and just open the scripts, and right click and open with mouse pad. Okay, let's say yes. There we go. As you can see here, we had the target URL was here from the previous code. So when we run it, I was trying to just put that variable, like kind of concatenate it, to just put it inside like target IP. So the entire target URL will be 192.168.0 that's 4, and then 4 is like TVWA, but it did not work. So that's why I just changed. I called the target IP directly for the Nikto. So instead of saying target IP, target URL, I put target IP. So this is troubleshooting in case you only have one result for Nmap, but you don't have any result for Nikto. So once you are done, you can just save it, Control S. Now let's just give it another try. I'm going to leave that folder open. So as you can see, this was the old result. So let's just go ahead and just try to scan again. All right, I'll do this. Or we have to just put desktop. There we go. Give me 1 second, please. Okay, we have to give the path, which is desktop, and then forward slash the name of the file, which is scan dvw.sh. All right, and then now we can just call it. Let me just go ahead and just remove the permission that I was asking. All right, and then hit enter. Now this scan gonna start. Now web scan, the web scan folder, you see that it has like the new nmap that is running right now, and then it should have the result for Nikto as well. I'm going to just let this running, or pause the video and then be back once the scan is complete. As you can see right now, the nmap scan is complete, and then the Nikto scan is starting already. And then if you were to open this file, this folder, the web scan folder, you see that we have like the DVWA file that is just right here already, and it has been created, and then you can just go from there. Yeah, as I mentioned, this is basically how to just do it, the automated scan, and you can always open a new terminal, as I explained in one part of this video, that you can actually use the Crontab to just do your automation, the cron. If you say what is Crontab, so you see what it does, maintain file for individual users in table driving, and you can just cron. You can actually use cron as well, which is a schedule, execute schedule command. Yeah, we can just, let's see Crontab. As I explained, if you want to automate this, Crontab, you can just do dash E, and then from there, you can just see, you can actually set, edit and then set your automation day and hours. Now, I want to keep this short, so if you have any questions, feel free to drop them into the comment section. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to stay up to date with our latest cybersecurity tools and trends. Until next time, happy learning.